What is happening, you all? And as requested, the one and only Miss Celine Dion, tributing the one and only Queen of Soul. Let's get right into it. Nobody told me about this now. Nobody told me. Give it up. Give it up.
There's an old friend that I once heard say something that touched my heart, and it began this way.
Come on with that perfect pitch on the low.
I was born
Hey.
in a little tent, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. You said it's been a long time coming, but I know my change is gonna come. Oh yeah.
Say. Say.
He said it's been too hard, baby, but I'm afraid to die.
Say. Like those runs she
I
doing.
if I knew what was up there beyond the sky.
Say. That key is up there, isn't it?
It's been a long time coming, but I know my change is gonna come.
Okay.
I went to my brother and I asked him, brother, would you help me please?
Take your time with the song. Take your time.
He said, 'cause it's that I'm like the one I'm not evil. You were there when I looked around. I was running out. Yeah, my knees. Yes, I was.
You better sing. Sing. She went up there. Run the signal.
But somehow, right now, I believe that I'm real. I believe that you're real.
Hmm.
It's been a long and
Sing. Sing. The band is. Layla. Hey. You better say. Put that steak on it, Celine. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's talk about her in it. Where to begin? Where to begin? Let's talk. Let's take it from the beginning. That low note that she hit at the very beginning of this performance. Um, Even as a baritone, when you go low, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. When you're lower and down there, it's just hard enough even when you have ample room down there. But I can imagine for her, a woman, to be able to be so comfortable in the way her pitch was perfect on that low is what I'm trying to say. And even the best singers with the best technique, sometimes they can go. It's easy to go flat down in your lower, but she hit that out the park, pitch perfect, rock solid note. I was really impressed just by that. Um, and then I noticed the key on this song, the key that she's singing in is up there. I don't know for sure if it's with the original Aretha key, because Aretha can go up there, stamina up there, Aretha. I'm not sure if it's up there, but it's darn high. It's really high up there, and I was impressed. I'm just after she's been in there for multiple decades, singing nonstop, nonstop at Vegas nonstop. You think her vocals would be fried, but the lady was hitting them notes up there, them F5s and G5s, um, and that last note. Y'all let me know what note that she hit in the chest. You could tell the chest was really raspy. She hit the first higher note in the chest, very raspy, and then she modulated higher, and it was just crystal clear up there. I mean, that's masterful. That mix, that heavier mix she used. I just think that's so dope that how she did that. I mean, it's a good example of mix versus a heavy chest versus a heavy mix. And the sound quality difference when she hit the heavy mix to hit that higher note. I thought that was masterful. I thought that was sickening. I thought that was dope. And just her range is still there, and her power in her mids. Now, the rasp, it's a lot more raw sounding, a lot more rasp up there in the higher chest than obviously when she was younger, of course, is to be expected. But nonetheless, the power in those mids are still there, and her mix in the higher chest belts has improved in my opinion. She doesn't really strain like she did when she was younger, although it was a more powerful. It's like her mix is better than ever. Her super high chest mix is like she's as efficient as ever in her super high notes is what I'm saying. And just those runs and the few ones that started, especially how she, those old school, like if anyone was born and raised in the Baptist church, you know what I'm talking about. Like those slower old school, like the struggle runs. And the way she hit one of those high notes in the beginning, and it got sort of super thin at the end of the note, and it kind of just the way she just thin and airy and phrased it out. That's so Baptist, like that's so Kojic of her. Like I mean, she knew what she was doing with the song. She took her time. Every phrase she let it breathe. I mean, she knew what she was doing. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. The woman has gone through so many genres in her career. It's ridiculous, but it ain't easy to do an Aretha song. And in that key, I can imagine. That's a pretty dope. That's a pretty serious key. I mean, but that ending, that note was crazy. That note was absolutely crazy. It had to be at least a G5, I would say, if not a sharp. Phenomenal that she can still do this decades in her career, and it was live. This joint was 100% live. And, people try to hate on her and say, "Well, she can't sing loud no more." Hey, nuts. You know, this was the joint. This was the stuff. I'm sure Aretha would sit down and give her highest praise, which is just about this. Yes, yes, thank you. But seriously, the one only queen of soul. I love her. I love her, and this was an excellent tribute. I'd say I don't care what color you are, as long as you can sing, not sing, but sang. And Celine is one of the greatest singers of all time, and I think she bodied it. I do not care the color. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Please continue for more of your favorite